Hey guys, what's going on? We're doing a really short live stream tonight. Let me just make sure I've got all the things up that I need up. Wicked. Okay. So tonight we're gonna be just going through the city save. Is kind of a thing. Because I haven't got a stream save for 18 yet, because 19 is 9 days away, and that's when we're gonna start in earnest. So first up, we've got a 6th round FA Cup game against Chelsea, which is going to be the big game of the season. I might get very excited. Then we've got a European Championship qualifying playoff semi-final with our Wales team, which I just picked the squad, and it's going to be all right. Hopefully. Obviously, if you're in the chat, say hello. That's kind of nice. If you're not in the chat, don't, I guess. Yeah. So, the FA Cup 6th round is upon us, and we will see what goes on here. Hoping I can get through. We've made it to the final a couple of seasons ago. I think we can make it to the final this time. You'd certainly hope so. If we can't, we'll see what happens. Okay, now I've rearranged some things. Sorry, that was not at all good viewing. Let's play the game. We are playing Chelsea. We are going to be okay. I wish I'd stop doing this. That's really annoying. Make sure to make any changes to the team. Looks like we're pretty much at full strength for a change. Cool, we'll go with that. Carlinho is lacking in fitness. Beautiful. That's what I need. That's what I need to get Chelsea, a player lacking in fitness. Sponsored by Cherry Pepsi. Literally nobody of any recognition in that Chelsea team at all. Who's this guy? Matt O'Reilly. I feel like I've never come across this guy before. When does he start? Oh, he starts for Fulham. Ooh, it's worth bearing in mind, isn't it? Okay, let's get this done. Let's get ourselves into the next round of the cup. I believe in front of our tiny little stadium, just being rested because I forgot I'd had him. Cool. For those of you who are tuning in because you're in a notification or some such, the next episode of Tipping Hatters will be episode 27, which is on Friday. We are in the business end of the season, and I'm hoping I will get us promoted before FM19 comes up. Because if I get distracted by FM19, that'd be a nice sort of end to the series. Which means I might have to get 3 episodes out next week, which could be interesting with my schedule. But obviously, keep an eye on the channel. You will find out as soon as I find out. Parker now through to Ferguson. What's Fergie got? Back out to McIntosh. Cross Bishop. Oh, James Bishop. Oh, you beautiful, beautiful boy. Absolute hero. If we make it to another FA Cup final, Bishop is going to be one of those legends of the club. Beautiful cross, Bishop in the back post, just smashes it away. Happy days indeed. Good times. Can I say, if you are in the chat, do drop in a hello or something. If you're watching, that would be nice. Sorry, I got distracted then by looking at the chat. Carlinhos to Parker, Ferguson. Come on, Fergie, to McIntosh again. Bishop. James Bishop makes it 2. 2 goals for a right winger, both assists from McIntosh. We're smashing Chelsea, boys. Smashing Chelsea. That is the way. That is the way. That's absolutely the tits. Thing is, when I tell people this on the various groups, they're gonna think I've made this up. Which is a good job I live streamed it. But we have smashed Chelsea, and Chelsea. That's a third. Oh, it's not. Samson on the counter attack. See where this goes. Pellegrini, Minaric. Oh, that was poor. Chelsea aren't doing too badly. They're 4th in the Premier League. We're currently smashing 4th in the Premier League. When I say smashing lightly, but yeah, we'll take this if we can hold on to it. We've become a really good cup side. I'm hoping we can get ourselves promoted this year, because that'll be beautiful. Bishop, straight off, we can have his hat trick then. That's fine. But only 25 minutes in, he's got plenty of time for it. Should be okay. Should be okay. Have a quick check of the chat. Is anyone out there? Nobody is out there, but apparently there are 2 people watching. So, hi guys. Do say words. I don't bite. Salah's got the ball. Plenty of time. Oh, that was why. Might work out. Parker, Ferguson. Oh, he's released Bishop. Is Bishop going to return the favour to McIntosh? He's trying. Fergie's in. 3-0. Absolutely smashing Chelsea. Beautiful. That's what you need in your life. A smashing of a Chelsea. Just, unbelievable. Ferguson is my favourite signing on FM18. And he's a regen. And that's probably not ideal. Because I'd love to take him into 19 with me. Just one of my favourite players I've ever signed. Absolute magic. Absolutely magical. Look at that. That's the way, boys. That is the way. Right, second half. Let's have a quick. Pause that before anything good happens. Just gonna have a quick gander at the various chats, guys, just to see if anyone is out there, because that'd be nice. Would be nice. Sorry, I'm making things work slowly. Oh, David Johnson's out there. Hey David, how you doing? Sorry, I was paying attention. Really, I was supposed to. This thing I'm using is supposed to tell me who says stuff when they say stuff, and it's not very good at it. But I'm really glad you've joined us. Yeah, we're giving City a proper Chelsea a proper battering, mate. That's essentially what you need to know. City are battering Chelsea. It's just been a thing of beauty. They're fourth. They're fourth in the Premier League. We're sixth in the Championship, and we're 3-1 up. Spoke too soon. That's always joyous. But I'm glad you're out there. Just this built like no defending whatsoever there. No defending of any use to anyone whatsoever. But it's okay. We're 50 minutes in. We'll be okay. We'll be okay for now. Bloody hell. That's a finish. Alright, we need to get these boys to tighten up a bit because that's stupid. Like, just keep it simple, boys. Don't mess around. And that is an absolute screamer, quite frankly. Absolute screamer of a finish. And yeah, good start. The wheels are coming off now. Jonathan French is going to have to come off in a second because he's knackered, and hopefully we can send someone that's going to play well with Salah. Although in fairness, I think my best option is Wormsley on the bench. I didn't really think that through. Let's swap those guys over. Because McDermott's an absolutely shocking centre-half. Really good right-back, thoroughly shocking centre-half. It's going to be 3-3, isn't it? There it is. God damn. Why did the keeper go down that early? Jesus, I've known hookers that haven't gone down that quickly. Oh, that's just piss poor. Absolutely piss poor. Yeah, we're going to make the change because the defence clearly needs to be sorted out. Take off Gary Harold because I don't want to go on a booking on the field. Guessing it's going to recommend Yashir. Yes, it is. And just because we need to sort this defence out a little bit, I send on McDermott, even though he's absolutely terrible as a centre half. He's been with the club like 10 years now, like 10 years, and he spent like 7 of those years on loan. Like it was, oh come on boys, don't bottle it, boys. I worked out, David. I worked out who you were from the Man United logo on you. next to your avatar type thing. I worked out it was you. One thing I've just realised is it's really confusing for everybody who's not currently watching on YouTube because they won't understand what I'm responding to. I need to get better at this. Oh my god, I've missed another goal. Oh, that's just abysmal. Okay, make some choices. Pause the game. Right, make some choices. Okay, this is either going to go badly or well. Shit. I'm going to go to counter because I've got a hunch. My hunches usually don't come off. Let's encourage the shit out. Watch, one goal, boys. One goal. We'll take a replay. We'll go back to the bridge. I'm happy to go back to the bridge. Come on. Do something. Come on. Bishop, come on. Come on, Bishop. Fergie, what have we got? anything at all. What, that was crap. Come on. You've got like 190 international caps. How are you making a pass that bad? Come on, over the top. Anywhere at all. Just let's not look like complete rank amateurs. We're doing so well. Okay, McIntosh got. Come on, Mac. Over the top. Fergie. Yashir to Bishop. What's Bishop got? Another cross. Utter shite. Utter shite. That's just embarrassing. Come on. Anything that looks like you've played football before. It's literally all I ask. Oh, McIntosh makes a tackle. Good. Oh, come on, for crying out loud. This is just going to be awful. Colinho managed to kick the ball miles and miles and miles, and Fergie's never getting to that. Come on. I know nothing's going to happen. Like, just experience tells me nothing good is going to happen here. Way too long a highlight for anything good to be coming. Just someone take it off him. That's going to be the game, boys. Oh, so close. So close. Oh, I don't know how they've got back into that. That's poor. That's so poor. Ah, that was just unnecessarily poor. Unnecessarily poor. Oh. Okay. It's fine. We go again. We're still doing okay in the league. And frankly, 4-3 against a team that is 22 places above us isn't at all shambolic. Not at all shambolic. I mean, you'd certainly hope it could get better, right? You definitely hope this would get better. Okay, right. Play one more game, and then I've got to dive off of stream because I've got to be at a class in about 9 hours, and I should probably sleep beforehand. Let's do the focusing thing. Do need to yell at the players. Oh, it's definitely stressful. Good goal. We'll give him credit. We'll give him credit where it's due. Bishop performed well. We'll give him some credit. But just need more. Right, so we're going to play this game, this Wales game against Greece. That's a thing. Feels important. You're right, Dave. I have just been unlucky, and they are Chelsea. But you know when you just kind of, you know, you thought you had it. You could feel it. You could feel just you had the win in your hand, and it's just been ripped away. And it's brutal. Like, it's so brutal. Like, I genuinely thought we were on for a sort of epic win against Chelsea, and it wouldn't come. And that is football, but you know, it's fine. Next league game's Reading in 12 days. That's okay because it gives us a chance to look at the Welsh team I've kind of half-assedly cobbled together. See, because they just fired their gaffer and hired me, I was under the impression that they weren't still in the European Championship qualifiers. So when the squad came around, I assumed they'd fired the gaffer because they'd failed to qualify. So when the squad came around, I picked it like I was picking for a friendly. And yeah, so it turns out I wasn't just picking for a friendly, I'm picking for a competitive game, and this is by no stretch of the imagination the squad I would have risked for a game like this. Basically, let's do that, because like guys, I tried to G up some enthusiasm. Sorry, I just need to check something, because otherwise something awful will happen. Okay, made it work. Right, let's switch back to what I was doing, because that makes more sense to you guys then. That's right, I just realised I hadn't set up any tactics, and if I didn't load the tactical file I had set up for this, it would have just looked crap. Okay, let's... I was focusing, I know what I was doing. I didn't get confused at all by that. Very confused, because the thing that's supposed to tell me who's watching on what thing doesn't tell me anything. Okay. Yeah, so that's 3 days. Hopefully nothing bad will happen, because I'm not sure what I do then, because I've not managed Wales. Well, I've obviously managed Wales before while playing FM for the last few years, but like this is the first game in charge on this save this far in. I don't know anything about any of the players really, bar guys like Woodburn. I had to call Ben Davis out of retirement just so I had a left back organised, which was certainly interesting. But we'll see how that goes, because what's the worst that could happen? Almost nothing, I guess. Almost nothing, he says out loud. Alright, so many updates. Yes, he's been playing well, good for him. This guy, by the way, he's one of my players he was my first choice goalkeeper for so long. Like a year, 2 years, 3 years. My first choice keeper, brought in a better keeper, who's now my second choice keeper. And he's still like Wales' best keeper, but I sent him on loan to Barnsley just so he plays some football, because their manager is our assistant manager, or is our old assistant manager. And I thought, oh, well, he knows him, he'll play him, and he really hasn't. And so now I don't know what I did there. It fired weird question marks everywhere. I don't need a physio right now. I'm sure it'll be okay. What is the worst that can happen? I mean, there's a lot of bad that could happen, obviously, but you know, the worst that can happen is what I'm really concerned. Well, the championship qualifying playoff semi-final is only one leg too. That's helpful. It's that friendly I've got against Scotland that I've put a lot of time and effort into preparing for. Well, I say a lot. The game against Scotland, when you call up the squad, you would call up for the games ahead of you, right? You've got Greece and you've got Scotland. But it turns out if I beat Greece, I could end up playing someone completely different from Scotland. Which begs the question, like, what about those fans who bought tickets? Like, do they get replaced with the guys who've replaced me? Like, do they play Greece? What happens? I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it. Approaches the first Wales game. Good. New territory for a lot of the team. In this game to win trophies, of course we are. Gareth Hanford is on 49 caps. I don't know who Gareth Hanford is. I mean, I called him up, but I don't really know anything about him. He's alright. I'm sure he'll get 50. He's going to be a clear key player for the country. Of course I wouldn't have picked them if I wasn't sure they were good enough. Obviously, Wales have got so few good players, honestly. I think I've picked like the best 6 players, like the 6 decent players that Wales have got. And I probably have just jinxed myself, mate, you're right. Yeah, I basically picked the only 6 or 7 like truly quality Welsh players that are left, and I pretty much just could have picked the rest at random and it wouldn't have made a lot of difference. Like this Welsh squad, like the Welsh talent pool I have is just not good. Like it's reached that point where I've sort of started actively scouting Wales in the hope I'll find some quality youngsters I can bring in and play every so often and turn into players that are good enough for my Welsh side. And that's not really how it should work. Anything good happen? Some guys played some underage football. Hand over to a coach. Jesus, I don't care enough of that. Clint Hill, by the way, is currently the coach of my Wales side. He used to be my youth team coach, and then he got poached. But I was like, well, he might come and coach international football with me, and he did. So, good days. Okay, let's see. Michael Crowe is in goal. Okay, that sounds like a winner. He's currently playing at Bodo. Where is he in real life now? Ipswich, apparently. He's like Ipswich's backup keeper. Bodes well, doesn't it? That looks good. I mean, the other choices, like, they essentially came in because they were the best available. Aaron Lewis can be our right back because he's the best at doing that. We will have Jada Silva on at left back. Put Webber in at left back. I guess he's got to play alongside alongside Hanford. It's just not an impressive team at all, is it? Rob Evans. Oh, he looks good. Of course, our 2 best players happen to play in the same position. That's always the way. Tom Lawrence on left wing. Peter's there. Anyone good at some stuff? Of course, he's good at that too. What's the best way around for that? Marge, like Hughes is knackered. Does that work? Who's our next best at that? That's Dylan Levitt. I mean, he doesn't even get in my team at City, and he's somehow got himself into this squad. Ben, I mean, you assume Ben Woodburn would be better as a poacher, wouldn't you? Although Pike, Woodburn, does that work the other way around? It doesn't really. Okay, we'll try it that way around. Note to self: call up a target man. That's if you're gonna play with a target man, call up the target man. Yeah. Just in case there's anyone watching who's new to the game, if you've got a set way you like to play, it's highly recommended you call up players that can fill those roles. and I don't appear to have called up anyone who resembles a target man whatsoever. And George Thomas can play there, but he's also about 140 years old. Okay, so this is the guys we've got. So Hanford is a regen, 24 years old, about to make his 50th appearance for Wales. Plays for Swansea. Ashley Webber, do we know anything about Ashley Webber? 23 years old, has 10 caps, also plays for Swansea. Who'd have thought there was a whole bunch of Swansea in the squad? Jay De Silva is at West Brom. He's obviously known for coming through Chelsea's academy. Currently at Charlton. He's been around. He's currently at Chelsea, but he's been around a lot, and he's now playing for West Brom in the Championship. So we'll see how he turns out. Today, Rob Evans, I'm guessing another regen. Celtic, beautiful. At least he's playing for a whole club. Dylan Levitt plays for me, and he's not really good at anything because his main role is attacking, and I don't want to use him there. Ryan Peters, presumably another Swansea player. Of course he is. He's been at Swansea forever. And Tom Lawrence, who I believe played for us at some point. I didn't play for us at any point. He currently plays for CSKA Moscow, and he's not really a left winger. Beautiful. Ben Woodburn. Everyone knows Ben Woodburn, I think, by now. He's apparently best suited to playing on the left wing outside, but he's currently at Southampton. And Alex Pike, who definitely has played for us, because I sold him to LA Galaxy after he was shocking for me. He was so bad for me. Like, I've never been so unimpressed by a player. Like, he's got a 6.8 average, but I don't know how, because he did absolutely nothing for me. But alas, he is Wales' second best striker, so we're going to have to make do. This is gonna be a massacre. David, sorry, I've just seen a message. Woodburn is not Bale at all, and he definitely won't go to Real Madrid like Bale. And they don't really have a new Bale. Like, he is by far and away Wales' best player. And there's a chance this lad Evans here might do something with his life. Like, he's got a decent amount of flair. He came through Arsenal's system, potted around the lower leagues a bit, played a few games in the Championship, and now he's ended up in the SPL. But I don't think he's potentially maybe our best player, bar Woodburn, and I don't think he's going to be as good as Woodburn. If I'm honest, there's no one I've seen that I'm looking at thinking this guy is going to be a huge international star. Like, none of these guys on the bench really are particularly special. I mean, one of these guys, like George Thomas, if it will let me show George Thomas, I haven't hired an assistant manager yet. That's good. Let's tell them that I want to be impressed. No one died. Good. No one got stressed. That's beautiful. Let's tell the defence that I expect them to make. I've got faith in them. If in doubt, you have faith, right? That always seems to do almost nothing. Well, let me show George Brooks. You'd think it'd let me show him, wouldn't you? Let's go to the tactics screen. Yeah, sorry, George Thomas. George Thomas is the guy. I literally called him up because I'm like, okay, I need a full striker. There are no good Welsh strikers. Who is the highest scoring Welsh player anywhere? And it's this guy, and he's had 17 goals this season in League Two. Like, there's not a huge number of goals here. I thought Dylan Levitt might become a decent. Signed him, and he's just been utter crap. Like, he played so well for QPR earlier in the season as well. But even like Alex Pike, when I signed Alex Pike, I was really convinced that this guy was going to be a good player for certainly Championship level. Like, he played for Swansea, he'd been alright. Like, he'd been on loan at Grimsby and he'd just been scoring for fun. Same when he was at Colchester and when he was at Coventry. I was like, this guy gets some goals, I'll bring him in. Like, he's got to be nearly ready, and he's just awful. And he's been good for LA Galaxy, but it's a step down. But there's no one here, like, there's no one I'm looking at in the squad where I'm just thinking, like, yeah, that guy is as good. Like, what's the other right winger? Who am I thinking of? Swatridge. Who apparently has 5-star potential. He's at Reading. and he's being looked at by Newcastle, who might turn into a decent player. But there's nothing, like, he's 23. Like, there's nothing in those stats that tells me he's going to be a worldie. Like, he's going to be a decent Premier League player, maybe, but I don't think he's going to be a worldie. Like, there isn't a Gareth Bale here. There isn't one. Like, it's not. It's just not coming. We'll tell him we're delighted for him, and it's a special day, and there we go. Yeah, hope that answered the question, David. Let me give me like a thumbs up in the things if that answered the question. But yeah, there's just nothing. There's just nothing happening. Like this Welsh team doesn't have anything to develop. Levitt's got the ball. Maybe he'll do something for Wales because he certainly can't perform for Oxford City. Lawrence back across to Evans. Woodburn's through. Oh, come on. I don't know if anyone's ever like played with Liverpool on this version of the game, but if you develop Ben Woodburn properly, that guy gets like 40 goals a season in the Premier League. Like, he's an absolute monster of a player. Certainly probably better than he'll ever be in real life. But then you forget that when you take over another team, you're playing as another team, you haven't managed Liverpool and developing. Oh, so close. When you haven't been developing him yourself, you forget just how average he turns out. Like, he just doesn't ever reach full potential. So I've got to kind of make the best of him, really, because he's the best player we've got. Like, that's not even in question. But he's not the Ben Woodburn he develops into when you manage him yourself. Alex Pike with the ball through to Lawrence. Come on, cross it, son. Anything. Levitt. Oh, Pikey! He's finally scored. That's the first time I've ever watched Alex Pike score. And I managed him for like 8 months. Beautiful cross. Should have done better with the header out, but Levitt's somehow got that through. He's gone for like this weird karate bicycle kick thing to try and put it in. Hit the post. A tapping would have done the first time, frankly. But we'll take that. We'll take 1-0. That's fine. We can find out who we're playing in the next game. Hanford. Oh. And they're defending badly. Their keeper's booked as well. I forget their keeper sent off. That'd be ridiculous. Lewis to Woodburn. Just needs to come up with an idea. Finds Peters. What's Peters got? Ball out to Lawrence. Oh, that was... You just stood on the ball. Okay, it's fine. We've still got it. Weber to... Oh, come on. Oh, this is going to end badly. You can feel it. You can feel the goal coming. There we go. Just Sunday League defending. Sunday League defending. He knows his pass wasn't good enough. He should have known his pass wasn't good enough before he attempted whatever that utter shit show was, quite frankly. I just hoof it away. If you can get your foot in there, just hoof it into touch and we'll regroup. That shouldn't even be difficult. Like, that, you get taught that playing when you're a kid. Like, if you can't do anything, like, if in doubt, put it out. Literally what you get taught. If in doubt, put it out. Was what I was always taught. God, come on, don't... Oh. Jada Silva is not going to finish this game. I've already pretty much decided that's the thing. Like, he'd have to improve so much in the second half. So much. Like, I can't even words. Like, that's... He's just let me down so much. Team talk. Dig in, do something. Jada Silva, you need to sort your life out. Unacceptable. Beautiful. He seems motivated. they've gained some confidence. I want you to do something. You can definitely improve, and you guys, Ben, I need you to do more. Oh, he looks fired up. Beautiful. And you will be like, beautiful. Alright. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was a bad choice. That may have gone black on the stream for a second. I may have accidentally closed the window. That's okay. It'll be fine. Let me have a quick check on the chat. You can hear me. Good times. Right, let's hope we can do something better this time. Anything better? At all, really. Oh, the Silver's just not going to show up, is he? Jada Silver has no intention of showing up for me tonight. Okay, let's send in Ben Davis. I called him out of retirement. Got to kind of live and die by that decision. We'll see what happens. I'd love it if he came on and just scored. That'd be beautiful. Like if he scored the winning goal after coming out of international retirement, that would be amazing. Ben Woodburn looks motivated. That's a start. Okay, Dylan Levitt has finally decided he's too tired to play football. Which is a shame because he's actually played well. Like I can't complain about the performance at all. Send on Hughesy. I'm gonna try something daring. Pause that before I try something daring. We're gonna send on this lad Thomas because apparently he can play target man. And we're gonna put Ben Woodburn up here as an inside forward. Because there's a small chance he'll achieve something. I'm going to move that up to standard and see what comes of this. It's either best confirm that, hadn't I? Otherwise it'll do nothing. It's a small chance that'll achieve something. It's going to go extra time, isn't it? It's going to go extra time. Oh, I should have been prepared for that. Okay, into the dressing room. Time to dig in again. You could improve. You could improve. And you guys can definitely improve. Come on, boys. Let's do this. Do it. I'm feeling this now. Not with a kick off like that. Jesus. You almost put it into the stand. It's like back in the day when people were having bets on the first throw in. Like someone had a cheeky bet on the first throw in out of extra time and just went, fuck it, I'll just bang it straight out. Happy days. Hughes. Finds Woodburn. Thomas out to Davis. Come on. Evans, give us a cross, son. Peters. Oh. Should have buried that. Should have buried that. We're just smashing them. I've had so many shots. Just banging down. Two of their players are dead. Well, three of their players are dead because Siopis isn't exactly, isn't exactly Iron Man, is he? It's going to be half time. I don't even know what slowing down play for this. Okay, boys, let's encourage them. Encourage the boys. That's what we need. Come on, boys. Come on. Oh, it's gonna go to pens. Ooh, I didn't want it to go to pens. Oh. Oh, that's crap. Oh, so many choices. I could auto pick them, but Lewis, Pike, Thomas. It's got to be Big Ben, Peters, Evans, Hanford, Webber, Crow. Oh, we don't need pens, do we? We don't need pens. Oh. Okay. Let's all pray for some luck. Everybody pray for some luck. It's a penalty shootout. We're gonna be fine, right? We're gonna be fine. Oh, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that name. Jesus, like someone fell asleep on a Scrabble board. Oh, he scored. Of course he did. I took the piss out of his name. Okay, Ben, you need to step up now. You need to step up and score. He looks confident. Oh, barely. Barely. Oh, come on. At least we're doing classic style penalties so I know what's going on. Siopis. Literally dived after he kicked it. Like, it was obvious where it was going. Lewis, come. Oh, he was the one I was worried about. Like, his penalty taking skills were not good. I was worried about him. Donis, hopefully his injury means he'll just fall in a heap and not score. Oh, it's so close. Almost got a glove on it. This could be a long penalty shootout. Come on, Husey. Oh, he's not going to score, is he? Oh, he is. Oh. Oh, come on. They've got. It's just going to come down to who's got a shit penalty taker first. Come on. Oh. Just inches away from his fingers. Oh, this is where Pikey's going to let me down. Don't do it, Pikey. Oh, for fuck's sake, Pikey. Oh. You're such a failure. You're such a failure at life. Like, why just once can't you just not be shit for me? I can't even watch this. Can't even watch it. Straight down the middle. Oh, I guess Wales aren't going to the Euros. Oh, I might get fired after that. You usually get fired if you don't qualify for a tournament, don't you? Oh, that's... Totally proud of our performance because Greece aren't that much better than us, really. Unlucky, I guess. We'll just tell them all they were unlucky. Oh, we did everything we could. Everything we could. So who's still left in this? Presumably it tells me. Well, I suppose I could look, but like, you know, it'd be nice to have it all like nailed down. Does it do the tree? Stages, tree. Okay, Turkey and Switzerland. We'd have played Ukraine. That would have been a banging game. Poland are playing Ireland. Mod Ireland. We do this, boys in green. Belarus and Macedonia. If Macedonia or Belarus are going to get to the Euro Championships, and we're not. Like, what's that? Just goes to show just how shockingly poor this Wales team I've taken over is. So, you know, Greece are 41st in the world. We're 50th-ish? 45th. There's nothing between us, right? Belarus are 79th. And Macedonia have got to be around there, 68th. Like, that's just the most ridiculous system. Like, just a ridiculous system. Like, Ukraine have got to be low. Oh, they're 26th. Okay, we'll allow that. Like some of these, okay. They're all like we were one of the worst in the competition. Turkey might make it, but they just smashed the arse off of Finland. It must have been yeah. Oh, that was just not to be. That was not to be. Right. I'm looking at the time, and I'm thinking that might be time to go to bed because I've got class in 8.5 hours, and I should really sleep before then. So before I do that, I'm just going to drop some stuff into the chats. So obviously, if you are watching this on the YouTube channel, it would be nice if you could drop a drop a subscribe and a like on the video and on the channel. That would be much appreciated. If not, I will put the channel thing in there in a second. I'm just trying to remember how to do that, because you know they never just make it easy, do they? But rather than looking at that failure, let's do that. I mean, I don't know if that failure is better than looking at my face, but it's something is happening. Right. So just going to drop some stuff into the chat now and see what happens. So if you haven't already followed the YouTube channel, do that. That is for if you want to watch Tipping the Hatters. There will be brand new FM19 content literally the second the game drops. I'm going live. The second the game drops, I'm going live. Well, I mean, yeah, pretty much. Like, I mean, I'll be chatting a whole load of rubbish whilst I install it, but otherwise, yeah, the second it drops, I'm going live. If you haven't already, this is going to be the Facebook group. I say if you haven't already, and then it doesn't work. Feel free to come and join it. David is a member of the Facebook group, and it's winning-ish is the answer. There is a Steam community, so if you're on Steam, you can join my Steam community. You will find, especially with FM19. I mean, I've literally just configured it. With FM19, I will be doing a lot of different mods. Like there'll be videos of all the mods on there. If you find me on Steam on the workshop, there's a couple of database mods on there I've done that are actually quite good fun. There's one with like a team from Gibraltar in the English League system, which is quite good fun. So that's something to try out. So I'm just finding I've got so many links to drop you. This link here, if you click on this, you can get FM19 for $29.99, and which is a good price, and you can access the beta. That's the thing. Sorry, so many links. I should save these on a file so I can just drop them before I leave, really casually and smart and smooth looking like. If dropping things onto Patreon is your thing, you know, should you happen to have an obscene amount of money, you can drop onto the Patreon using the Patreon link I just dropped. That will there's a whole bunch of tiers, and you can get things like regens named after you and all that kind of stuff. Like there's actual rewards. It isn't just me doing stuff. And I will there's an option there where if we hit a certain target, I will do a stream for you. And then if you want to just get to know me a bit better and maybe send me some swag, I have an Amazon link. There we go. I dropped all of my links in the chat, and I don't feel at all bad about it. Well, I don't feel entirely bad about it. I feel okay. Anyway, if you're out there still watching, thank you very much for being here. I will be, back with Tipping the Hatters on Friday at 6. I've already recorded the episode. I just need to remember to upload it before Friday. Should be fine. I'll do it tomorrow. Be okay. There'll also be a Tipping the Hatters on Monday. There might be 3 Tipping the Hatters next week. Because we're on the verge of promotion to the league, and I want to get that promotion done before FM19 drops, because I think that's the nice way to end the series. I've said that hopefully now. I'm going to find a way to screw it up. It's just on a knife edge. I could screw it up so badly. Like I said, as soon as FM19 drops, there will be a live video. But we will literally go live streaming at midnight. The second it is released, I will go live, and we'll discover it together, which could be a lot of fun. There's also, I gather, been some new features dropped today by SI, so I'm going to be doing a reaction video tomorrow as well. That will probably go up almost as soon as I've produced it. Like, it's literally just going to be me with the website blog thing on camera. We'll just go through it together. We'll react to what's going on. We'll look at the screenshots together. Anyway, I've said a lot of words. David, if you're still out there, thank you very much for watching, bud, and I will hopefully see you again very soon. Everyone else out there, thank you very much for watching, and don't be afraid to talk in the chats. Like, there's kind of this weird I have this thing where I can see like 3 chats at once. I think I can show you. Give me 2 secs. Can I show you? I can't show you because it's the wrong bloody window. Hang on. So because I use this app called Restream, I see all of the messages like all at once. Like, obviously this is a new window, so it's refreshed the chat, but I see all of the messages all at once. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, David, and you'll be here for the next one. Yeah, so I can see all of the chat. I can see what's coming in from YouTube, from Mixer, and from Twitch, and I promise I'll get better at like reading off the messages before I respond to the messages, because otherwise you're just going to get confused. If people are messaging on Mixer and you're watching on YouTube, you can't see the chat from Mixer, or if you're on Twitch and I get a message on YouTube, you can't see the YouTube chat from Twitch. Beautiful logic. I hope that made sense. I think it made. I'm really tired. I ended up going into work unexpectedly because I forgot that I was scheduled, and so I'm just shattered now. I showed up to just go into the pub for a pint, and it turned out that I was supposed to be working about 2 hours later, and I didn't have any work gear with me. So good times. Yeah. Anyway, Tipping the Hatters Friday, 6 o'clock. Be there for that. Reaction video probably tomorrow for the new features that have been announced today, the new things. I saw there was something about they've changed the Polish under-18 Central League. Whee! Boys have been begging for that for months. Like, I'm so glad. I'm so glad they finally sorted out the Polish Central Under-18 League. You cannot believe how hyped I am. Like, I play so many saves in the Central Under-18 League, and I cannot believe that the teams I can't pronounce weren't sorted out the way. Unbelievable. Literally hyped that as a feature. Like, they hyped putting a slight bit of purple on the UI as a feature. So angry about that. Like, it's such a waste of all our time. Yeah, I'm rambling now, boys. Sorry about that. Just tired. I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you very, very soon, I promise. As long as work doesn't get in the way, there's also going to be a live stream every Wednesday at about 10. Tell your friends and family, get them to come and watch. I'll give individual shout-outs to every single person in the chat up until the first, however many it takes me to lose track. Uncharted territory. Right, thank you very much for watching, guys. Till next time, have a good one, and I will see you very, very